Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to start again with our Nazism and the rise of Hitler, and this time we're going to do the years of depression. As it was a little long topic, so I divided it into two parts. So this will be our years of depression part 1, and in the next video we'll be doing years of depression part 2. Okay, so now without any further ado, let's get started with our first part of this years of depression. Now see, years of depression. So basically, first of all, what I want to tell you, these years of depression were between 1929 to 1932. This thing you guys need to note down. So first of all, the years of depression were these years basically were between 1929 to 1932. Now see, the years between 1924 and 1928 saw some stability, but this was built on sand. So now in the previous videos we have already discussed about the effects of war and how after the First World War there was a political radicalism and economic crisis going all over the country. Now in the years that were between your 1924 to 1928, they saw a little bit of stability after that, but this was built on sand. That means it was just temporary, because there was something very big coming after this. So what was that very big thing? Now let's see that. Now see, first of all, you need to know that the German investments and the industrial recovery, now all the, we have already read about the Treaty of Versailles, in which all the war reparations were made to pay by the Germany, right? And all the war burden was put on Germany. So now all the Germany's investments and its recovery. So all this recovery was basically dependent on short-term loans that were given from USA. So USA was basically helping Germany for in investments and its recovery. Now this support was taken back when the Wall Street Exchange crashed in 1929. Okay, so what happened in Wall Street Exchange was a very big stock exchange at that time of, you can say, USA, or you can say from Europe also. It was a very big stock exchange place. So this Wall Street Exchange, it crashed in 1929. So what does this word crashed means? Crashed here means that the rise of the stocks fell, like very rapidly they fell, and they became very less. So the price of the stocks fell very less. That what it means by crashed. So the Wall Street Exchange crashed, which led to the beginning of your great economic depression. So as I told you, years of depression were the years that were 1929 to 1932. These were the years in which the all of Europe was facing a very big economic depression. So when did it start? It started in 1929 when the Wall Street Exchange crashed. So this is a very important point to mark down here. So yeah, you can definitely write it down anywhere. Now see, let me show you something. This is your Wall Street Exchange. This place is a Wall Street Exchange, and you can see here there are a lot of people standing in outside this Wall Street Exchange. Why are they standing here? What's the reason? So we'll just discuss it. Yeah, we'll discuss it afterwards. Now see, now what was happening after the Wall Street Exchange? That means that after this Wall Street Exchange crashed, what was what happened, what were the people doing, and what were its effects? So now see, people thought when the price of the stocks fell, so people thought there will be a fall in prices, there can be a great fall in prices, and so they were very panic, and they were making efforts to sell their shares. So first of all, what they did, they went on to sell their shares rapidly, and they made large efforts that they could be able to sell their shares, because they thought that if the prices of these stocks will fall down, then they can experience a great loss. Now on 24, now this is a very important statement. On 24th October, 13 million shares were sold. So you can say people were so, I mean, so desperate to sell their shares, that on this singular day, in this particular day of 24th October, 13 million shares were sold. That is 13 million, more than 13 million people just kept on sharing their kept on selling their shares, and this figure reached 13 million on this particular day, that is 24th of October. Now between 1929 and 1932, the national income of USA fell by half. So yeah, basically the national income that was coming in USA, it just fell down to half between 1929 and 1932, and that's why these were the years of depression, 1929 to 1932. Now I'll be telling you, because of this great depression, what happened? See, factories shut down. This is also a very important point. Factories shut down, exports fell, farmers were badly hit. Okay, and speculators means a person who invests in stocks. So all these speculators, what they were doing, they withdrew their money, that is, they took back their money that was there, that they had deposited in the bank. So they just kept on withdrawing their money. And now see, factories, because there was no production at that time, okay, and because of that, factories also shut down, the exports fell, the farmers were very badly hit, that is very badly affected, and the speculators, that is the people who had already invested in stocks, they all also took back their money. Now who was the worst hit by the crisis? Germany. So now why was Germany, how was Germany the worst hit? So we all know that Germany would be of course affected, because all its reparations and all its loans were given to it by USA only, right? Now how Germany was affected? What happened? So see, by 1932, the industrial production was reduced to 40% of the 1929 level. So in Germany, the industrial production that was there in 1932, it was now only 40% of the 1929 level. So whichever production was done in 1929, in 1932 it was just 40%. So you can say there was such a so the production was so less, the production work, actually it reduced, it fell badly. Okay, now next is, workers lost their jobs and were paid reduced wages. So of course, if there's no production, then where will the money come from? So workers also were given very less wages. And the number of people, now if there's very less production, then of course unemployment will be occurring as well. So the number of unemployed people touched 6 million, that is 6 million people went unemployed. People were roaming on the streets. So now what could people do if they're unemployed? So of course they were just roaming on the streets, and they were wearing placards saying willing to do any work. So as there was unemployment, so people were forced to roam around in the streets wearing the placard saying willing to do any work, that is, you give us any work, we'll do anything, just to be need a little money. So that was a problem, that's why it is called economic depression. Now unemployed youth. So what were the youth doing? Now, as the youth were also unemployed, so what they did, they either played cards, okay, in the street corners, or they simply sat in the street corners, okay, so that maybe begging or maybe asking for jobs. And now see, it's very obvious that if you don't have money, and also you can't take up a job, as job opportunities are very less, then of course people will start actually doing criminal activities, that is kidnapping, murder, or kind of stealing money from rich people. So these were the activities that sometimes some youth also took up to these criminal activities. Why? Because they were forced. They didn't had they didn't had jobs. They couldn't do jobs. So now let's come to this picture back. So as I told you, so why were these people gathered here? As I told you, to take back their stock, I mean to sell their shares, as I told you, on 24th October 13. So people were so making, very, they were very making large efforts to sell their shares. So yeah, they gathered in front of this Wall Street exchange. Why have they gathered? They've gathered to sell up their shares. So you can see there were so many people in front of the Wall Street exchange at that time to just sell their shares, right? Now yeah, let's move forward. Now here I've taken up two pictures. So on in the first, of course, you can see there are two men who are standing. So like this was the actual thing that was happening. People were standing in front of in the streets and wearing placards, as I've already told you. Sorry, they stood in the streets wearing placards. So that's what these two men are also doing here. They're wearing placards saying wanted a decent job. So see, this was the situation of the people at that time. Like they are standing in the streets asking for jobs, right? And the second picture says free soup, coffee and donuts for the unemployed. So there were these some rich people who were helping the unemployed people. So you can see there are so many people gathered in front of this shop. So yeah, they are distributing free breakfast, free snacks for the unemployed. So sorry. So you can see this was the situation of actually of the people at that time during this years of depression. And this is basically just first part of our years of depression. We'll be seeing more of it in our second part, and I hope till now everything is clear. And if it isn't, then you can definitely ask your doubts in the comment section below. And yeah, we'll meet you in the second part with the years of depression part 2. Till then, take care and